Amy breaks off. Scratch off the opening rack. So Justin Bergman straight to the table on Tony Holgate, and joining me in the commentary box for this match, Mike DeMarco. Good evening, sir.
Tony, wonderful to be back. And how about this matchup here, mixed pairs? And we've got two halves of a championship team in the Benoit and Bergman duo. And I think we're going to see a really tight one here. Got to see Amy earlier, and she was really strong on her own. So with Waddingham on her side, I think they're going to be tough to beat as well.
Yeah, we did see Amy play Sophia Mast earlier today in the women's event. She beat Sophia 5-2.
Yeah, she really had the breakdown, and she's one of those players that really knows how to just fire the ball in and doesn't kind of just put the ball around. She really knows how to stroke through it, so tough team there. But of course, the Iceberg and Slash, Ashley Benoit, both have been in the winner's circle of the mixed pairs before, so they're familiar with the format, comfortable on the equipment, and they've been in the arena before, so they're also going to be very, very tough to beat.
Yeah, many people's favorites for this event. And they are racing through these balls. This 8-ball side pocket, and the opening rack goes the way of Bergman and Benoit, and that was pretty fast shooting indeed.
Won the mixed pairs, runner-up in the Women's Open, and she split the finals of the second chance in the Open. So how about that?
Yeah, we're going to look at the 8. I'll tell you what, we've been so close tonight in the first match. There was 3 times the 8 went towards the other side pocket. This time, Justin Bergman really shifting the 8.
Very close, but success.
The first match, the 3 times the 8 was actually going, it got stopped by the balls. They did get a second prize here, as in they made a ball.
You know, I do know that Ashley's looking for a little redemption on this table, as we saw her in the shootout, and Declan Brennan did not give her many good looks at a shot, and that's got to be frustrating. So as she enters this arena for this mixed pairs match, I know she's looking to show her stuff. And Justin might have missed position on the 10. We've got the backup plan with this 12.
Yeah, no problem there for Ashley. Justin will shoot the 11. Side pocket now.
I'm curious if he's going to leave the 10 to the 9 or try to get on the 9 right now.
Oh, he's missed 11. Well. That's not what you'd expect. But I don't think Ashley expected it. She stood there ready to play her next shot.
I'll tell you, in missing that, they've tied up the 6 and the 2, so it complicates things for what was pretty open table. You see them discussing the options here. Silver Sniper. The extension's been called. Nice shot there. Relieving that 1 ball.
Yeah, a little stop shot here from Amy just to leave Craig on the 5.
I'm curious what he's instructing her. Forget that shot clock continues to tick as they discuss strategy. Waddingham now looking to arrive somewhere on, it looks the 6-4 combination is what it looks like they're trying to get to. 10 seconds.
Plenty of discussions going on with these two. No, I want to be there. No, you're going to go there. Those who say.
You want to go there? You want to go there? Well, you better get somewhere, Tony.
Exactly. Yeah, they left that very late indeed to choose what shot to play. And it will be that 6-4 combination that you suggested earlier, Mike, after all that debate.
And she pots the combination but leaves an awkward shot for her partner. Now the 2-ball is available. The cue ball is going to be coming out of that hot and taunting the 8-ball if it goes in that direction as well.
Going to get a 9 to stop the cue ball. Played that really well there, the Craig Waddingham.
Yeah, fantastic control. Using that 9-ball to hold up that cue ball to maintain shape. And it looks like Amy and Craig are going to take rack number 2 after an unforeseen miss from Mr. Bergman. Open shot to the side pocket. You don't see that shot miss very often, Tony. That's a rarity.
Oof.
And Tony, we got to come up with the name for that move. We've seen it many times.
Yep. Well, Amy did it on the first rack in the other side pocket, and now Craig's done it in the opposite side pocket. Straight in. Again, a bad break for Craig.
And this is looking like redemption time for the Bergman-Benoit duo.
I was going to say that first of all, when he put that keyboard down, you've got to have it in the kitchen. So initially, it wasn't. It was the wrong side of that diamond.
And he's going to go right with that. Solid, perhaps. Lots of discussing which option to take, but I know for a fact that Miss Benoit, she just wants to shoot. No talking, no discussing, just fire away.
Yeah.
Put the balls away.
Four ball next.
Yeah, just float down.
Yeah, just float down past the 10 or into the 10 even. Three ball next. A roll in 6. An 8 in the side pocket, and this will be 2-1 to Bergman and Benoit. As Ashley knocks in that, and Justin will tidy things up right at the end of the rack like that.
Quick work from Benoit and Bergman, showing their firepower. She's going with the second ball break.
Oh, she got that brilliantly. That was hit completely flush.
Honestly, that might have been the best break we've seen.
The best break I've seen all week.
Absolutely. Look at this. Fantastic.
Just look at the solids as well.
Everything in front of a pocket, multiple balls dropped. I mean, you might count to 35 seconds, this might be over.
Yeah, that was an incredible, powerful break by Ashley Benoit. Her timing was absolute perfection. And I mean, I said that's the best break I've seen all week. And don't forget, we saw a whole lot of Jovan Bustamante breaking last night, who I consider one of the very, very best from the break shot. But Ashley Benoit, wow, that was a huge break shot. And this rack is about to be over as well. It's Justin Bergman gets rid of the 5 ball. Ashley Benoit with this 8 into the corner pocket will give them a 2 rack cushion, and in it goes right in the heart of the pocket. And Bergman Benoit starting to shift through the gears and look very impressive indeed.
Not a lot of movement on that break. Looked like she might have clipped the head ball on her way to the second ball. Kind of stalled the rack there.
Well, the breaks at the moment are absolutely slaughtering Beauchamp and Waddingham.
Yeah, you can't really come to a match and not bring a break with you. You know, we've seen it time and time again where a player can be flawless after the break, but if you can't get on the table, it does you no good. Bergman looking for that opening shot. like he's going with a super thin cut on the 9 ball.
Not going to get there.
He's not going to make anything. Tell you what, this is definitely an ugly looking table, Tony. I mean, the stripes are fairly decent, but lots to navigate around.
Yeah, nothing to break out, so I think they'll have taken heart in that.
Yeah, it might look ugly, but at second glance, perhaps the table is available.
With every stripe they remove, the table sort of becomes more inviting.
And they're attempting position on this green stripe here. That would be for Amy's shot. He's overcooked it just a hair, but she looks fine. Great shot there from Amy.
Yeah, that's nice because you needed to get over for these two. But it's getting back to that 9. I don't think I'll bother trying to get up the table to play it into the side pocket. I think I'm quite happy shooting the 9 into the top corner.
Now here's the question. That 8 ball.
Ooh, left that very thin there.
Well, that changes what I was going to talk there.
Can she get through to see the 9 now?
Now that's a good question, Tony. And she says yes. Yes, I can. But she can't get around the 6 ball.
You can tell there by Amy Beach's reaction, she hasn't got the cue ball far enough.
And Waddingham's going to have to come with something special here, Tony.
Yeah, because Bergman and Benoit are ready to pounce.
You know, as he's leaning on the edge of the table, that indicates he's attempting a swerve in his mind, and I don't think he liked it.
No, he's going to try and kick this.
Yeah. Position is actually much better if he goes with the kick.
Oh, he got close as well.
Fantastic effort.
But hands the table over to the super duo of Justin Bergman and Ashley Benoit. It's going to be Ashley to play the first shot.
All right, here we go. Off to the races. Simple opener. Gets all the way to the end of that position zone. Actually going with the 7 to the corner. And Tony, I have to mention a shot like that, reminiscent of the shots we were talking about earlier. It leaves you wide open should you miss, but that didn't even threaten the jaws. Square in the hole. Takes a lot of confidence to fire the balls in like that. And I'm sure that 2-game cushion helps with that. And of course, having the iceberg in your corner. Pretty good stuff.
Nicely done there. Good weight of shot there from Ashley Benoit, and now the simple stuff to do. You just know Justin Bergman, with his great control, is going to leave Ashley a very simple 2-ball.
Little angle here.
Yeah, she won't mind that. I mean, she's such a good potter.
Yeah, perhaps just float it over, shoot the 8 in the right side. Just like that.
This easy 8-ball into the side pocket now for Justin Bergman. In goes the 8-ball, and now Bergman and Benoit lead 4 racks to 1.
A major factor with bringing in all of these players and spectators, and you know, the folks here have definitely accommodated.
I can't believe the amount of food that they've done here. And there you see the match clock is reset, and we resume play as normal.
I'll tell you what, though, the match clock may not even be a factor if this team continues at this pace. They're going to finish this match in about 15 minutes. Fast-paced shooting for sure.
Nice shot there from Ashley.
And the reward might not be as spectacular.
No.
She's tickled that 8-ball into a tough spot. I think Justin may do something with this one. Perhaps try to get behind the 8-ball. Oh no, he's just going to tie it up.
Well, he's not.
Unsuccessful.
Nope, the 9's open. So immediately you look at the table now for stripes, and 11 balls a bit sticky. Craig now looking to see if he can sneak it past the 8. He might just slide in, but it looks very tight.
I'll tell you, he might use the 9 to maneuver that just a bit.
Yeah.
He's got an opportunity for that right now.
And there's that cluster of 3 stripes at the bottom as well. He did try and come and bring that out. He's failed. He's landed on the 15.
I'll tell you, there might be an angle to get over there once more, but there's bigger fish to fry down table with that 12, 13, and 10 situated just above that foot spot. And those don't look that great either, Tony. I mean, what's your plan of attack? I mean, this is not simple. This is very tough. Extension has been called. And it looks like she is going to try to float over.
Well, you've not only got to get on it, you've got to get on it to leave an angle to come into those 3 as well. And this is not great.
Definitely on it, Tony. Frozen. Or perhaps just a bit of sunlight peeking through. But very, very close.
Oof. Well, managed to make that ball, but it's got even worse now for Beauchamp and Waddingham.
Yeah, they're definitely in a tough spot here. Also, being very far down in the match adds to the severity of this outcome.
Cue balls going to scratch in the corner.
Unreal. Fantastic effort from maybe Beauchamp, but ends up in the drink. And now you see Slash Ashley Benoit getting right to business with her partner, Mr. Bergman.
I don't want to second guess those two. I'd have rather got rid of the 1 first and then come down and just tap that one in the middle.
I think it might have been a little more complicated in their minds, Tony, and they said, you know what, let's just make sure that we get there. And perhaps he's going to go up there for the 8-ball. That might be the out ball now, Tony. Got to remove the 2 here. It's the only one with a real coverage with those stripes that remain.
Well, actually playing his side pocket now. Get the cue ball to the right side of that 1 ball. Wants to leave a slight angle there. And Justin can just drag the cue ball back between the 8 and the 11.
I want to overhit this, though. Can get back behind the 11, and he's done well.
Yeah, nicely done.
So Benoit and Bergman go up 5-1. And this crowd is really appreciating the performances that they're seeing.
We've got 11 minutes and 38 seconds to do just that. And another scratch from the break to Team Beauchamp and Waddingham. Amy's done 1. That's Craig's 2nd. And that again straight in.
If I didn't know any better, that was a kamikaze break.
Well, I think they can start to maybe say goodbye.
I got to be honest, I thought that our trailing team was also one of the favorites. Very strong team there. But it's seeming that this Bergman-Benoit duo might just be unstoppable. Although we do have a fair amount of stronger teams to compete as of yet. We've got another one coming up right after this one. So you guys have plenty to sweat and enjoy as we move through the mixed pairs.
These two really have been on fire tonight, but they've been helped out a lot by the breaking of Amy Beauchamp and Craig Waddingham. 3 scratches from breaks, and you just cannot afford to do it. It's going to be the end of the road.
This is going to do it.
Waddingham. This 8-ball for the match. And down it goes, and Justin Bergman and Ashley Benoit produce a very commanding performance out in the arena.
Welcome back out to the arena. We've just seen a fantastic match from these two here. Justin, Ashley, congratulations. Ashley, I'll come to you first. Last time you played in the mixed pairs, you won it. Change of partner this time, but started in exactly the same way as you finished.
Yeah, I mean, Justin's just as good of a shot as Shane on a bar box table, and our patterns were fairly simple. I mean, Amy and Craig got unlucky a couple of times on the break. It was just some bad rolls that it could have gone either way.
Justin, change of partner for you, but of course you're a former champion in this event as well. How easy did you find to gel with Ashley out there?
Oh, really easy. She's a really confident player, and she plays great and easy to play with, and yeah.
I guess that means that you two feeling confident. You both won the tournament before, and maybe a new partnership, but I think we've seen a partnership here that could go all the way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is this an event that you really look forward to coming into the mixed pairs? Because it's such a fun event, everyone enjoys, everyone looks forward to, and everyone likes to watch you play.
I do, yeah, I like it a lot, and it's a lot more fun, more relaxed, and it's good for the sport.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you back out here in an hour or so's time for the semi-finals. Congratulations on your victory. We'll see you again.
Just glad we beat the UK guys. They're getting a little too cocky, and we had to knock them off their high horse. So.
Well said. Well said.